Okay, I'm gonna try to do Cecilia Gallegos real quick before it gets too dark. Like I said, we don't have electric here, so I apologize for it being kind of dark. I want to get these videos done so that I can just post them. I'm way behind on everything whenever we get electricity back. So I'm running out of daylight, but I wanted to try to do hers real quick because hers interconnect Dulce a little bit. Um, just to remember that um, not everything is going to fit Cecilia. Actually, I think there's some interconnects into Dulce in here. Um, I can get past, present, and future. I can get connections. Things can be symbolic. Um, and not everything's going to fit because of the interconnections. And I haven't really been great on finding a place yet with her. Um, I wanted to do more, but after Dulce happened, I kind of got engrossed in that. So I am going to do more work on hers as soon as I can, her and Susan. So this was done on August 20th, 2019. Brutal flashes. I asked her to slow down. She was just happy to finally have someone to talk to. She's been waiting patiently. She says it's imperative that she's found and that she didn't want to cut anyone off. But she's happy that we chose her tonight, and she's just been around in the background. She shows me some mental and physical abuse. She's playing with her fingers a bit, and she's talking. I don't know if she did that when she was talking, like play with her fingers or what. She's showing me that she was afraid of him, and that she was biding her time to take the kids and leave, but there were threats of violence toward all of them and people that she loved. She states that she said he would kill her every time, she would kill everyone and blow up the house. She lived in fear, and I get a mention of alcohol and with him or some type of abuse alcoholic. I can't ignore this anymore. Last night I got a pulled onion. I keep seeing it like an onion just sitting here, and it was purple. It's been coming in since we started waiting to see if it was me or for her. She says loophole, so I don't know what that means. And there was an argument over something, and as I'm typing, I see her like in night clothes, and I think it's had something to do with jealousy. But then she shows me money, him being a controlling a-hole, and he was very controlling. And at this time, she says she wanted to leave, but she didn't know how, so she started telling her friends. Like the report says, if I disappear, he did it. It was only thing she could think to do. I hear the word bestie, so I don't know if she had a best friend she confided in or what. When it comes to her passing, she just shows me violence, aggression, anger. I think she had the thought of purchasing a gun to protect herself, like she was making plans in her head, because there's a mention of a gun, but I don't feel like he shot her. Very personal way of killing her. I get a reference to beating. Um, Thrown. My nose feels like it's broke, hands around my throat. I'm not sure at this point if there was a weapon involved or not, but she just shows me brutality. And sometimes they won't show me everything because sometimes it's a little too hard for even me. And my nose hurts bad. And I get a reference to her being put in the trunk of a car, but I don't feel like he went all that far. I don't know, I felt paranoia. I got a reference to manure. My cheek hurts, so my left cheek shows me a crack in her skull. I can see the crack as I'm looking at a skeleton. There's a reference to a shovel, and then I get a reference to like running water through an area. I don't think she's in water, just near it. I keep hearing not far from home, wonder if that was Andrea or her, but she shows me trees. Like in this area, there's trees kind of around near it, and there's restaurants, houses, and things. Also a church. Also shown a church. Could be here. It looks like a cross street or a close. Right temple, hurting, sharp pain. She keeps taking me to an onion place. I'm above it, and she lays it out. Samurai, loud engine. I don't know if he's a bigger guy, broader shoulders, kind of dirty looking, crazy, evil eyes. Brewski or something. Hearing a loud muffler, so I don't know. She shows me tulips. Now, other temple hurts. Don't laugh, but I heard Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky. I don't know if that's a hockey player. I don't know if that means hockey or what. Reference to animals. I see zebra in cages, so thinking zoo, or, and this is where I think may fit, is also going to fit Andrea, Erica, and Dulce, because they were missing around there, but especially Andrea and Dulce, because this was prior to both. So also hear kids screaming in distance and playing, and a dolphin jumping out of water, so dolphin can be an aquarium, so that could fit with Dulce as well. I don't know if the zebra and lion are symbolic, like prey and predator, but I also see maybe passes a zoo or in the vicinity. That I think fits Dulce. This was done August 20th. Something that sounds like corgi. I know that's a dog, but I don't know if it means something else. I see searchers searching, says not far enough out. She's close, but not that close. Now my airway is a bit constricted. I'm coughing tight, sort of throat feeling. I'm on a main road and there's some stuff behind me, and then I look at the trees on the other side. It's dirt and like water, and I think a river, and then I hear housing tracks. Adamant about an onion, keep showing me a purple one. Hear the word towel. Got that in Andrea. I think it fits with her. Shows me this painting with a moon and a crescent and stars, blue background, and they're yellow. A tapestry that came in Cheryl, I think. I also think he got rid of stuff from the house. I see him put it in a dumpster. It's all been in put in a trash bag, showing her wedding ring, so it can also be symbolic for he did it for another reason. I think he may have hit her upside the head at one point. So let's see, symbolic for he did hit her, or sorry, kid kind of interrupted. I think, like I said, I think he may have hit her up on the side of the head at one point, because I see something being swung at her. I keep hearing jealousy. Always thought she was doing something she wasn't. Just done with her. Shown 2 white doves for peace and a red stop sign. Reference to trails. Shows me a sun. Cherry blossoms. Keep hearing word heights. Timber. Acosta. Jordan. Rhyme. Twinkle twinkle little star may fit her or Susan or both. Bribery. Kindle. Kindle or Kendle or both. Word loop shows me roses. Letter R talks about memorial put in place for her, some type of done by friends and family or something like that, or that could be Dulce. Word pasture. Word hoe. Kettle, and it's either 10, like the number 10, or TIN. Number 6, and I think 46. Keeps my attention to her necklace. I don't know why. Letter H and letter M. Those have been coming in a lot. And I'm writing this and keeping reference to throat being cut. Word rope. I don't know. I know, you know how it sounds when someone has a shovel and they dig in the soft dirt. I keep hearing that cling of the shovel, but I don't think down too far, just enough, because she's giving me a feeling of being buried or covered. And separately. Don't want to go into detail on that, but not in water, always feel sand, but thick dirt, kind of like how a garden would have, or some type of topsoil. I don't think it's in the yard. I'm sure they checked, although it could be, but that's what it kind of reminded me of. Kept coughing like I'm inhaling dirt. I keep hearing the shovel hit the dirt, cling, cling, and him keep putting his foot on it, and the push it down more. The word rider, see, that's where that came in. RIDER, RYDER, both of them fit somewhere. See my validation video. Letter G, bunch of weird names I can't make out. Color green, I don't know, more likely feels like he beat her to death and choked her, hit her in the head. Word faded, feels brutal and violent. He didn't stop till she was gone. Word hiccup, that's coming before. She's very adamant about dirt. She wants to send love to her kids. She says she's sorry. She feels like she failed them, and she's sorry for not getting away, and that what they were and for what they're going through. She says, I hope you find me. Thank you. I see him behind bars. I get that song locked up. They won't let me out. Reference to January, could be Andrea, and April. It could be Dulce as well. Unless it fits her as well. But like I said, interconnect are talking about the similarities in the cases, things that are similar in the cases, and things will keep repeating if they're going to fit somewhere. I do get past, present, and future and interconnecting cases. So that's all for her right now. I do plan on doing more work on her. I'm sorry it's dark. Like I said, we're out of electricity. So thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. And if you need to reach me, I'm doing readings for donations right now, but it's fair donations. PsychicSleuth@gmail.com or GentleHeartReadings@hotmail.com. Have a good one.